Real for my new single that I released last Monday called Delight. And I wanted to share a quick scripture with you of what inspired that song and where that song came from. So, Psalms 37, I'm going to go ahead and read a few verses. I'm going to read 3, 4, and 5. Verse 3 says, "Trust in the Lord and do what is good. Dwell in the land and live securely. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you your heart's desires." Verse 5. "Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him, and he will act." This song Delight, I wrote it probably about maybe a year ago, and I sat on it for a while, and then I felt really encouraged and inspired to go ahead and release it. And let me tell you, is like soon as I released this song, like some things started happening that had to remind myself to delight in the Lord. And it's just like life sometimes, I don't want to give a whole lot of credit, to the enemy. Spiritual warfare is real. Sometimes life just be lifing. Life happens, and I was telling my wife it's funny when these things were happening around, my family and I, that I had to remind myself, like, man, now I have to take delight. I released this song, talking about take delight in the Lord. Now I have to tell my soul in the midst of what we're going through, hey, delight yourself in the Lord and he'll give you the desires of your heart. And so, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you're facing, but I pray that this song brings you joy and it brings you peace, and maybe I'll make another little short story of like what occurred. It wasn't devastating, but you might be going through, watching this reel, you might be going through a very serious situation, but David tells us in Psalm 37 to like trust in the Lord. And it's easier said than done, but I want to encourage you in the midst of whatever you're going through to delight yourself in him. And he will give you your heart's desires, But the tough thing is, like James says, that the reason why we ask but don't receive is because the motive that we're asking in, And so that our desires can be tricky, right? Like our desires have to match his desires, like our ways have to match his ways, And so we want things in our life to come to us, but they have to be in alignment, with his will, And so I just pray that blesses you, that encourages you, this song that you take delight in him, whatever you're going through. Don't stop trusting him. It's easier said than done, right? I know, believe me, this faith walk is not easy, but I can promise you this: you're not alone, you're not by yourself, and he's with you. So you guys, thank you for tuning in. I pray the song blesses you again. Share, like, all that good stuff, subscribe. I pray it blesses you. Until next time, peace.